Hello all. So, Fable here, which actually Fable stands for all people living every day. And I am on my way back. I had to go for my job to North Jersey to Wallington, which is next to Garfield. There was a detour. I am on my way back and I'm not going to get home until 5:15. It is now 4:30. It only took me an hour to get there at the most. So this really sucks. So I'm sitting in traffic. There was a sign that said 4 mile, it says delay, 4 miles. 4 mile freaking delay. And these people drive like freaking morons. There you go, another one cutting me off. We're actually moving a little bit now. But it's like, you go, you brake. You go, you brake. It's just, ugh. My GPS told me to go cars only. On the way here, cars only was shut down. You had to go trucks, which freaking hate driving with the goddamn trucks. Like, oh my God. At least now we're moving a bit. Oh, my friend just, oh my God, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my God. We are on our way. See you in about 45 minutes or so. Yeah. I don't know. I can't answer her. Just can't. Okay, see you then. I sent her the right thing because I really wasn't trying to look at it. Oh dear God. We're moving. We're moving, people. Now, I want to talk to you about, listen, I personally would never do this because I've met men like this. And me and my ex, we were actually filed for divorce, but living under the same roof, but separately. And some guys are like, see ya, contact me when you're divorced. Okay, whatever. I get it. And some guys are like, no, you know, we're doing our own thing. You know, we're not going to file for divorce until the kids are older. See ya. I at least filed for divorce. Like said, here you go. I'll show you the paperwork. He moved out then, so that wasn't an issue. But Frank wanted to see my bedroom. Because we lived under the same roof when I met Frank. Sure, as soon as him and the kids leave, I'll show you my bedroom. He took one look at my bedroom and he goes, you sleep alone. There's no way. Because he asked me out of nowhere. He's like, come on, let's go right now. Not, oh, next week or I'll let you know. He's like, you were like, okay, they're about to leave. I'll find out, you know, ask the kids, have you left yet? And then we'll go there. Okay. I had my body pillow in the middle, kind of in the middle. I still slept on my same side of the bed. I didn't want to sleep on his side. And had my computer, my tissues, a notebook. Because, you know, I write poems. So when a poem comes to me, sometimes it's the middle of the night. People like, I had a pen and, you know, and he's like, oh, there's no way that anybody sleeps on the other side of that bed. And I was like, listen, I'm not supposed to go into his area. I don't know if he has a camera or whatever, but let me see. The door was unlocked. I opened. I'm like, there you go. I'm like, we're not stepping in. You can peek your head in. And it's like, okay. I feel comfortable with that. So then by the time I met Steven, which was the first person I met after Frank, which was a year and a half later, the ex had moved out. So it wasn't an issue. And I asked him, like I've asked guys, like Steven was living with his ex-girlfriend. He was renting a room, but I met her. And I met her family. He was still friends with her brother, and we were only gone out a couple of times, and it was her brother's surprise birthday for something that he was friends with. I think 50th. Just Steven was a little older than me. And here we go. More freaking god dang traffic. This is why I don't commute to work. Holy crap. It's nice watching the planes though land. So the whole family was like, oh, we're so glad he got away from her. Her family didn't even like her. Oh, we're so glad he met someone nice. And that convinced me. And it was shortly after that, then we, you know, did the deed. Because I was holding off on that. I had to be sure. And he was on the phone with his mother. He's like, oh, I'm at Terry's, whatever. So you know, they knew about me. And they were glad he got away from her because didn't like her at all. Although he redid her whole house. He worked in construction. He did her whole house. Redid her whole house. And some people say I should have just used him. It's not me. It's not me. Did he use me? Absolutely used me. Absolutely. But I would not. Even my water heater went. He's like, oh, I'll replace it. But I paid him the cost of the water heater plus $100. I made him sign something that he received the money for the water heater and for services, you know, the $100 to install the water heater. So, you know, I didn't want him coming back to me because he was like, oh, she owes me so much money for all the work. I racked up my credit cards, fixing up her house. Okay, shame on you. Shame on you. So, sorry. You know, I wanted, even Frank, he put the money out for me to file for my divorce because me and the ex were supposed to split it. So I had my half. The accident, so Frank goes, I will put it out. I'll pay for it. I was like, you're not paying for it. So I wrote something up. Next time, you know, I get my money. You know, I get a paycheck. I'll pay you back half, and then the other half. Wrote something up, made him sign it, that he received the money each time, and boom, done. Same thing I did with Steven. I do not want, listen, money is the root of all evil, because I just didn't want that to happen. So, but to get to my being, so I'm not opposed if I feel they're being truthful. If, like Frank, show me where you sleep then. You're saying you're sleeping in the basement. Show me where you're sleeping. You can't. Sorry, not happening. Or, well, you know, my wife's really sick. And so, one guy even said, my wife gives me permission. You can meet, I still love my wife. You love your wife. You know what? There's sites for that, just to hook up. Don't go on a dating site. Go on a hookup site. And I'm not just going to sleep with you knowing your wife, just the only thing she doesn't want to do is have sex with you. You know, like, I'm not a prostitute. In other words, and you wanted it for free. This one guy, swear, he had, my wife gives me permission. She doesn't want me to do without sex. She just can't. Therefore, I mean, I don't know the reason. And he wrote to me. And I said to him, why don't you just, she isn't having sex with you. He's like, it's not that she isn't, she can't. Okay. Don't know what her condition is, that she can't. I get it. So, he says, all right. And I said, well, what are you looking for then? I'm just looking for intimacy. I said, so you're basically just looking to have sex with me. Well, I'd like to get to know you, see if we're compatible. Are we going to be dating? No, I love my wife very much. No. You're looking for free sex. Then go on a site, but you'd have to pay for it, dude. And that's illegal in this state. Or someone that just wants sex. Put that out there on your profile. Oh, dear God. I mean, my wife gives me permission to come on here. What does that say? Anybody could say that. And listen, till death do us part. Sickness and in health. So, how much do you really love your wife that you're going to fuck someone else? Like, seriously. How much? I don't know. To me, not much. Not much at all. Not much at all if you're willing to just fuck someone else. And what's wrong with her? I would never, ever. Go ahead. Fucking idiot. Go, ass. Like, holy shit. Like, come on. I don't know. It's Tesla. Maybe it didn't want to get it over. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm only on exit 13. I have to go to exit 11. And this traffic is a nightmare. So, and a friend of mine, she started seeing this guy. And I really, you know, he came up. All of a sudden, he came up on my, you know, Facebook. Someone you might know. It's a picture of him and his wife. It says married. So I said, I don't know if you know this, but he's married. No, I know. She's very sick. She's got mental issues. And he just feels bad. But, you know, she basically just lays on the couch and hasn't showered in like 10 years, he said. No, if you didn't shower in 10 years, honey, she'd have all kind of maggots and stuff all over her. No, no, no. Just a side note. I'm glad my GPS said cars only because the truck lane, not moving at all. We're at least moving right now. That hasn't been moving all along. What the hell? Oh, I see flashing lights. There's a car broken down. Oh no, there's a 3-car accidente. Oh shit, there's a car under. That's what all this rubbernecking on our side probably was, because now we're smooth sailing. There was a car, which was, it was like one of those crossovers or whatever. Kind of like Hyundai Tucson or Volkswagen Touareg, Honda CRV, you know, smaller one, not a big one, but under a pickup truck. That was the middle car. So the car behind it probably shoved it under there. Yeah. tow truck on the scene, but no cops yet, so I don't know what's going on there, where the hell the cops are. But I'm just glad we're moving along. Yeah, so my friend was like, no, and I'm like, I called my niece, and we've been friends for forever. Parents were friends and grandparents. So her children are my nieces and nephew in my eyes. And nephews, sorry, nieces and nephews. I don't know if I said that right. But I called her, and I'm like, I'm a little concerned. Well, I texted her first, and then she said, call me. She's like, yeah, I'm concerned too. I said, I don't want to get her to get her heart broken, because there's guys that are like, oh yeah, and they're lying through their teeth, and then they never leave their wife. Well, his wife ended up dying, and this is really weird. She moved into his house, the house they had together. Sorry, that's a little creepy to me. I don't know. Only because, one, she died in the house, and two, we're sleeping in the bedroom she slept in with him. No, weird for me. Hey, and when she had a fight with one of her friends because her friend didn't think it was right, because her husband, she was also divorced, her friend, my friend's friend, was also divorced, and her husband cheated on her. So she, you know, had very strong feelings, and they had a big fight, and she, you know, didn't like what she was doing and everything. And listen, I didn't like what she was doing, but I'm not the one to judge her. Big man upstairs, he's gonna judge her, not me. And I really didn't engage in conversation with him. I really didn't go out of my way to talk to him when I did encounter him, because I just, you know, I mean, where did his wife think he was going? Was she that out of it? Like, I don't know. But now that, you know, his wife passed away, but she's like, she said to me, oh, you know, we really had a falling out, my friends and her good friend, who I got to know. Unfortunately, she passed away, cancer, sadly. She was a great person. So she's, you know, we're not talking. They resolved things before she passed, thank God. They patched things up. But I said, listen, would I ever do what you're doing? No. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But if you're okay with it, then that's fine. If you know, can answer to the big guy upstairs once you get up there, fine. But I can't do it. I cannot do it. Cannot. So I just, I don't know. I have friends. You go your way, and I know that's the case. She's going her way, he's going his way, and dating people. That's fine for them. I wouldn't do it. My ex actually proposed that. He said, why don't we just be two parents sharing a home, raising our kids, and you do your thing, I'll do my thing. No. I said, no. Then we're, the only option is we work on this, we work this out, or we get divorced. And he's like, then we get divorced. And he just said it, then we get divorced. I cried like so hard I couldn't breathe. And he just stood there stone-faced. And that's when I knew he was never, ever gonna change. So, hey, like I said, some people, I know, a friend of mine dated this guy. He had his own apartment. His ex-wife had her own apartment, you know, and they just never filed for divorce. I know a couple people like that. They live separate, have lived separate lives, haven't lived together. This asshole. This guy, this is 3 lanes. He's all the way in the 3rd lane to the left. Flies over the lanes, cuts in front of me. Good thing I'm paying attention, to get off at the rest stop. Did you all of a sudden realize you have to go to the bathroom? Did you all of a sudden realize you have to get gas? Did you not see, I don't know, the 3-4 rest stop signs? Unfreaking believable, people are. Unfreaking believable. I don't get it. I don't get it. But my exit's coming up to the parkway. Whoop, whoop. I'm so excited. So damn excited. I don't even know how long I've been talking to you, because 20-something minutes. Because my rubber band system, I actually want to order this thing. I think, I don't know what, oh, now I got the rubber band in front of it. Okay, took the rubber band from in front of it. Now I know where the little dot is that controls the camera. I think I might order a GoPro. But then I can't instantly download. I don't know how they work. I'll be perfectly honest, I have not a freaking clue how they work. But thinking of getting one, because then I can, you know, I couldn't talk to you on the way there because I had my GPS and I can't record and be on the phone. So, but with the GoPro, oh, we have 2 different lanes here. The GoPro, I can. And I guess I got to mount it somewhere. I don't know. I did see this thing that holds a phone or a GoPro, and I keep trying to order it. No luck. Put it in, no confirmation email. I hope it's not going to charge my credit card, because order didn't go through as far as I know. If not, like, I tried it 3 times, so, and it says done. Bing. So if I get 3 charges on my credit card, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. It's not that expensive. What is this guy doing? Oh my Lord. Trucks, you have to go. You can't go the parkway. So freaking morons, I swear. It's like my favorite phrase, you freaking moron. My granddaughter now corrects me. That's not nice to say, Mima. Like, I know. And then, but she does say, when people come in, I'm like, oh, I try to control, freaking moron. And then she says, Mima, people don't know how to drive. And I'm like, nope, they don't. See, that says easy pass paid. And I have it down there. And some of them said not paid. Some say paid. My daughter, what are you shaking your head at me, asshole? I don't know what your fucking problem is. Sorry, forgetting I'm on recording here, because he's behind me. Good car length behind me, and I'm in the lane. When I came out of the toll, I'm in the lane that I was in with the toll. Don't know what to tell you, but you gotta be freaking kidding me. Unbelievable. And he's like shaking his head at me. He's all the way back there now. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't shaking his head at me. It just seemed he was. So I want to get over because I want to be in this lane. Oh, delay. Be prepared to stop. Freaking awesome. God. Again, this is why I do not commute. But, so, getting back to my question. I personally, morally, cannot be with someone that technically, well, living with the person and still married and the wife doesn't really know. I'd have to have confirmation that the wife knows. Like, I'd have to meet her. Or, like my friend was dating this guy who was living at his own place, had his own apartment. He invited her over, met his kids. His kids were older. Met his kids. No. So, in that case, okay, that, in my opinion, oh my God, my eyes are itchy now all of a sudden. I don't want to rub them because of the mascara. This is why I don't wear makeup too. Blinds to go, shop at home. But, what the freak is going on? Oh my God, other lanes are moving, we're not. What does this tell you? There's something in our lane. So, I would really need solid proof. I mean, if someone's living separately and she's living separately, they, you know, go their own way and they just don't want to file for divorce for whatever reason may be. That's fine. But you're still living together. I know people that are living together and the kids are grown. What is the point? What is the point anymore? You can afford to live on your own. He can afford to live. She and he, both of them, can afford to live on their own. Why are you still living together? I question that. I don't know. Do they not want people to look at them and go, oh my God, I can't believe they're getting divorced? I don't know. I mean, people have to know, right? I mean, maybe they don't. Maybe they're naive. Maybe they suspect, but they don't know for sure. And what the actual... I'm like between a truck and a bus. An academy bus. Holy crap. Going a little too fast. Going down this hill. I'm going to step on the brake, but I need to get away from that between the truck and the bus. Why are we stopping? It's commuter time. I hate this. I really freaking hate this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to get over one lane because I want to be in the local lanes and I just kind of can't. Oh, come on. I don't know why, but I just wanted to talk about that because I don't know if any of you are happy. What are you beeping at? It's like 2 hard lights. I don't understand. Oh, you were going to get over with no blinker on. Not a mind reader, idiot. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. So, I want to hear some feedback. Like, maybe you've been in a relationship. Maybe you've done that. Maybe it's, you know, something if he's not happy in the marriage, you feel, hey, it's okay. Oh my God. Why don't you hit me, moron? So, I'm going to end this now because I think I'm going on 40 minutes, which is the longest I think any of these have gone. It's either 29 or 39. So I'm thinking more like 39 since it's been my whole ride here. But just, you know, comment on that if you could, how you feel. And listen, I'm not here to judge. Not here to judge at all. It's just not right for me. Like I said, I told my friend, you have to answer, in my opinion, because I believe in God, so does she, you have to answer to the big man upstairs. He's the one that's going to judge it, not me. Not me at all. So, What are you going to do? All right. I'm going to end this now because I'm almost to home. I cannot wait. Oh, my God. I would have got out of work at 4:30. But I will talk to y'all later. Okay? Bye.